R.J. Barrett will get the start. He maybe it's controlled by Carter. And Jalen Suggs, a defensive-minded point guard out of Gonzaga. He's been unfortunately riddled by injury throughout his career. 24 years of age in his 5th season. He was the 5th pick, selected right behind Scotty Barnes. The cut to the basket, and Desmond Bane with the bucket.
Well, you're going to chase Bane off that three-point line, so good job that time going back door. Beautiful pass that time. Hooking him up, Wendell Carter Jr.
So no Brandon Ingram. He has played more minutes this season than at any other time in a season in his career. R.J. Barrett, the corner three. Remember the injury to his left shoulder. That's his shooting side. Bane in the paint, Suggs the three. Doesn't go. Bane on the offensive glass. Here's Banchero meeting up with Barnes. They've known each other for a long time. And Scotty is Silva.
Matty D.
And Jakob Poeltl. He took that elbow against the Clippers, 5 stitches above his right eye. Scotty, one-on-one against Banchero. Here's RJ spinning in traffic. Corner three. And it's off the side of the backboard for Walter, who's shooting nearly 50%, Jack, since the All-Star break from 3.
He's got a team-high 48 made threes from the corner, so that was a corner one that just did.
Our opening hit about the last time these two teams met, that was a deciding factor. 44 points for the Magic, 21 for the Raptors. But these are two teams defensively that get after it. And it's shaping up here within the first 2 minutes to be that kind of game. Suggs gets the bucket. Here's Scotty on the attack. The double comes. You find RJ on the duck in.
Great job by Scotty Barnes on the made shot, pushing the ball up the court quickly and beating the defense to the spot.
30-plus assists over the last 3 games for Scotty B.
RJ Barrett.
And just a great look from Barnes to Jakob. And Jakob typically is near perfect from that spot. But again, displaying the vision of Scotty B. Carter, Wendell Carter Jr., second chance opportunity, and Suggs buries the 3.
Florida coming off the 11th double-double of the season on Thursday night in their last game against Sacramento.
Here's RJ on the attack. Deflected, scooped up by Shed. Shot clock at 6. Shed. And he gets the runner to go. That's big for Jamal Shed. Looked off Jacoby to change up the D and gets the bucket as Suggs gets bumped in finishes. And we're out of Michigan, who are headed to the Final Four. Backing down, Barnes on the inside. Barrett gets in the paint.
Well, you take Shed off the floor, and you got a little more spacing on the floor now with Grady Dick. And that one, I don't want to play the Sixers. That's a scary matchup if they're all healthy.
Scotty gets on the front side and then bats it ahead to Poeltl. Gets it back. Here's Grady Dick getting early minutes, has it knocked away. Got to be tighter with the basketball as Suggs creates that turnover, and then Orlando gives it right back.
Good hustle back that time by Scotty Barnes. Not giving up on that play.
There are games today.
Charlotte, Boston's a big one. Yep.
Huge one. Miami, Indiana. By the way, Indiana leads at halftime, 79-75. And then on Tuesday, they're going to be helped out by the scheduling gods because OKC is going to host Detroit tomorrow night late, and they're going to lose an hour traveling back to the Eastern time zone.
You're on it, Matty D. One-game road trip for the Raptors, and they're back here Wednesday night to play Sacramento.
I've said it before. Where's Matt Leonard? I know he's in retirement. He used to handle the scheduling for the not only for the Raptors, but for the league. He's made sense. Here's Scotty B with the 3. Stretches it out, and Barnes from Belleville.
Coach Starko calls that timeout. A little response
Raptors trail by 4. Here's Suggs with a step back three. Got it. And Suggs on the season just 32.5%. Already with 11 points. I mentioned it. He's just a little bit more, and he's a fiery competitor. Just another level when he takes on the Raptors. And how about Barnes stepping into the three? He didn't attempt a three on Friday night in the victory against the Pelicans, and he had 23. First 2 shots are threes, and they're good. Suggs no, and Pirtle tracks it down. Mamukelashvili and Shed at the table. Scotty B guarded by Carter. Gives it to RJ backing in. Banchero hovering along with Carter. And Scotty too many steps. And a turnover.
Just want to make this eyes up.
Banchero spinning around and getting that bucket to go. Jamison Battle, unfortunately, who's been seeing early minutes and has that ability to space the floor at 42%.
Great opportunity for Grady Dick.
Yep, Grady's going to get those minutes here. And Shed is fouled. Jamison, lone Raptor to have played in every game. Game number 74. He's just been one of the great distributors off of the bench in the NBA this season. Jamal Mosley program, they bought in defensively, and now they're trying to make that next jump. It was 3 seasons ago where they won 47 games. Last year, with all their injuries, they were 41-41. And Mamu with the steal. Mamukelashvili with the right-handed finger roll through the net.
Coming off a huge night against New Orleans where he had 18 points. They're going to need that tonight. The pop for the bench.
Gogo Patazzi on the court for the Magic, along with Jet Howard. And a turnover. Mamu lead pass. RJ De Silva tries to hang him up and tie him up. And he commits the foul. And RJ will go to the line. Comfortable finger roll. RJ, the first free throw good. These minutes from RJ as the second one is good. You go back a couple of seasons ago in the preseason in Montreal, he injured that left shoulder going around a Jonas Valanciunas screen.
14-7 run since that Coach Darko timeout, Matty D.
Banchero kicks it now to Tristan De Silva. Banchero in the corner. Shot doesn't go. Banchero, 31% up by Grady. He'll get it to Shed. Shed leaves it for Mamu. The open three. Mamu says knock you out. Raptors.
9-0 run for the Raptors. 17.
Magic had dropped 6 in a row until they defeated Sacramento at home by 4. Here's Shed driving and Javon Carter.
All the minutes leading up to that. So Coach Darko trying to get everybody to quick flow. But again, tighter leash tonight. You got to have it in a game of this magnitude.
11-0 run. Raptors trail by 7. They now lead by 5. With no Suggs on the court. They miss that spark. Carter. 3 doesn't go. Barnes ahead to Shed. Magic getting back in transition. The ball movement. Mamu connects.
Great ball movement in transition. The extra pass. The Raptors rolling right now. Mamu knocking down to Jimmy.
No Bane, no Suggs on the court, and the Magic laboring for points. They haven't scored since the 5:30 mark. Here's Grady up top. Scotty with the two-handed flush.